Hey guys, how are you doing? My name is Greg. I'm founder of Habitcoach. So, personal growth. Every one of us is growing in one way or another. Is it either because of YouTube videos or maybe some schools, business schools, or self-development books? My way of growing is definitely via self-development books. This is how actually how build my entrepreneurial skills, management skills, and other things. And there is when it comes to self-development books and another way of self-develop, there's like one problem. The problem is that forgetting, and probably you've seen this curve many times. You just forget what you read, and there is like second problem, which is even more problematic, which is you read about all those stuff, but you don't take action, right? You learn, but you do not take action. So this is actually why we created Habitcoach, and this is what we are solving with this. So after reading self-development books, or maybe instead of reading the book, how about you just put it into your life? So Habitcoach is a complete solution that will give you book summary, give you the context, and also will keep you accountable that you will actually do something from it. We have already 30,000 app installations and over 200 active paying subscribers. Yes, we are already earning money. This is on customer market. Habitcoach is somewhere between application with book summaries and application for self-development. I think it's worth to mention here Blinkist. Probably many of you know Blinkist. Blinkist is an application with just book summaries. They closed over $30 million investment so far. Application that have only book summaries. This actually shows how big is the market. Let me present you the product. So we summarize 100 best self-development books, and from those books we got over 1,500 single habits and principles that you can follow. And using those principles and habits, you can create your own self-development plan. And what we actually got, I was a bit surprised how users use our application, is that they create the push notification so they can get into the proper mindset every morning. This is actually how most of our users use the application. That's quite interesting. They do not open the app, they just set the push notifications. So this is what we have so far. This is customer market. I would like to show you more or less where we're going. And this is like super exciting for me, because having all this knowledge from so many books, we are creating more complex solution for development of skills, where we're creating paths, and where you will be like, you will have this in your pocket complex solution. We will add some accountability system and some gamification, so you will see the progress, and you will just progress your skills. And okay, so this all what I told you is customer market. We want to enter to B2B market. We want to sell this to corporations. And how do you think in the financial sector, what are the two most desired skills from the workers? It's actually problem solving and communication skills. And it's definitely something that Habitcoach can help you with. And also what we can offer to HR departments, to B2B, is that all insights. So if employees will use our application, we will provide you all the data that you need, like what coaching you have to buy or something. The analytic part is not done yet. We are working on this right now, actually. And with me here is Gabriela, and pretty much what we are looking for early adopters. So some companies that would like to try our solution, would like to also work with us to make it like best self-development application out there. That's it from my side. Thank you very much.
The people that you guys have, the paying, so what's the pricing strategy at the moment?
Sorry?
The pricing strategy for the people that you have who are paying?
Yes, so on customer market, we have very simple pricing model. It's freemium, book summaries, and some of the hobbies that we have are for free. For everything else, you have to pay $50 yearly.
And then, so right now you're primarily business to consumer, right?
Yes, this is where we earn money right now. Yes.
So how do you guys plan on penetrating into the business to business market? Because I spoke to Gabrielle earlier, and she had a pretty good vision on how you guys can break into that. So like, what is your strategy on getting more customers from the B2B side? Because that's how you're going to build multi-year contracts, which are going to increase the value of your company.
Right. So actually, already we have one early adopter that agreed to work with us and develop this solution. And this is like an analytical company in Krakow, and they promise that will connect us with other companies as soon as we will be ready to like expand professionally. So we are starting slowly. We want to understand carefully what are the needs, what are the skills, and we want to also provide all these, insights and analytics, and also the gamification elements, so that actually employees will feel motivated.
Okay. Are you able to build gamification specific to that customer, or do you guys have a set personas that you guys are pushing out across the entire board?
Well, we are starting from something, right? We are starting from a specific thing. We cannot do solution for everyone, but we'll be there, right? Starting slowly, understanding first customer, and trying to build solution that will be universal for everyone.
So the pricing strategy. So let's say that you guys bring on somebody who is 1,000-person XYZ company, right? Are you charging them based on per user, based on per skill set, or are you guys charging them based on like a yearly license or a monthly license? How does that work out?
When we are talking about B2B, it would be like definitely per user per year, right? Also because we can also customize this per business customer. I mean, if you have a company that is specialized in selling, then actually you have to also develop a little bit more about selling. However, you have access to everything what we have already. There's no point of limiting this, right? And well, that's it.
And then, so based on this discussion, what are you guys hoping to accomplish? Are you guys looking for investment? Are you guys looking for, like, what kind of support are you guys looking for?
Investment would be nice also.
And
We are bootstrapping so far.
And are you guys looking specifically on money, or are you guys looking for advisory? And if it's money, what sort of valuation are you giving to your company at the moment?
Well, when it comes to money, I would like to have at least €1 million valuation. Just because of the stage that we are on already, and the startup is already earning money. We are also looking for, we really see potential in B2B market. So if we get a company that would help us to get there, this is also what we are looking for, yes.
So you're saying that your company is valued at $1 million right now?
This is the valuation that I would like to get, yes.
Like to get, or is you have given to yourself?
If the company...
Well, you can persuade him to slightly lower it for you.
If the investor will provide us much more than just money, and I'm saying much more, we can actually negotiate this.
So can you kind of talk me through how you guys came up with this $1 million valuation for your company? How long have you guys been in business?
So first of all, I mean, we have like 100 well-made self-development books. Each book costs something like $300 to make. So there is like $30,000 investment, like my own investment, just to make the content. I'm talking about the content of this. I'm not talking about how to create content. This is a completely different story. There are some books that we made. We will write literally 4 times. 4 times we will write all this action and summaries to get to this stage, to get the process and make the quality. Well, yeah. So.
So you're talking about sweat equity right now, right? How many hours have you put into this so far?
It's like over 1 year of like almost 2 years, I would say, yes, of full-time job.
1 year, 2 years, 3 years?
So how about we invite others to also ask questions, right?
You guys won't ask, so I kept going.
Well, we're sitting on microphones here or anything. I mean, if you want to grill him, then go ahead. But I don't know.
Yeah,
he already asked for a microphone.
I love his value proposition. I think these guys have a fantastic avenue to the B2B market. So I was trying to hone his value prop.
Okay.
Let's just meet afterwards. I'll be happy to answer your questions.
Already making some connections. Let's go one by one. Okay. All right. One by one. Sure. All right. It's about who screams first at the mic. All right. Not a problem. All right. Can you walk me through like how did you guys get those 30,000 downloads? How did you get those 200 paying customers, right? And what's an active user for you, right? Because is it someone who just paid at some equivalent of time and it's still like, I don't know, logs in when and how often do they use that?
Yes. Okay. So the user acquisition strategy, pretty much we got users from three sources. One is the App Store, the platform, of course, the keywords and so on. Second one is Instagram ads. They were working very well for us. I mean, we got one user for 60 euro cents in the most expensive demographic, iOS US. And right now it doesn't work so well, so we do not invest. But I still feel there's a huge potential just because of the application is so innovative. Like there's no such an application. And the third one is Ray Dalio, author of book Principles. He made a mobile application that's you can practice his book. But before he made this application, he started advertise it, and people were finding our application. Actually, we got really quite a few thousand users because of this.
Do you pay royalties to the guys?
No, we have book summaries. You don't have to.
Yeah,
pay.
but you use their covers, you know. And
Yes, covers is the only thing that we shouldn't use. However,
okay,
So-
thank you.
in this one point of time we might replace them, and probably we will. Right now we are very small, we don't have to. And what's more, I know personally a few book authors, and they are all happy that we are using their books in the application because it's free advertisement.
Yeah, but there's this one Ray guy who is not happy probably, and he will sue you. Just a question.
Right. Something that we have to
You
change.
are not selling the books. You just have summaries.
Yeah, we have summaries and
You
habits
just,
from the books.
because I'm reading the description of your company and of your app. It looks like you also
So-
are selling books. Okay.
Summaries are
all-
cheap. What is not cheap is the habit,
Yeah.
the principles from the books.
Yeah, that's why there are royalties. The other question is, are you writing all the summaries, or are you thinking about maybe giving the users a chance to do it, to resell it? What's the
I did it.
idea here?
I gave users the chance. Actually, I once sent a newsletter to all users who wants to write summaries. I got nice response. I signed agreement for it with like 20 of them, but only 3 of them provided me something. Only one of them was the quality was enough to actually input the application. The quality is the problem.
Yeah, but maybe it might be also a good spin in the future. Your team, is everyone full time on it?
Well, I'm working a lot with freelancers. Me and Gabriela, we are full time.
Okay.
It's a startup, but
of course.
bootstrapped. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
trying to
That's
cut
very
costs.
good. Congratulations on that, and congratulations on the idea. And the last question from me: where do you want to be in like 1 year? What's the plan in the near future?
Physically in Thailand, it's getting cold here. So in 1 year, I can tell you, in 3 years from now, I would like to have valuation at least 100 million euro, and I think it's really possible. In 1 year, I don't know. It's
2 minutes left for Habitcoach.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, but
Thank you.
for the questions and the feedback.
We're done with Habitcoach in 2 minutes.
Okay. So who are your first users? Like who are they? Like the one that are paying? You said you have 200 pays.
Yes.
Who are they?
Because the basic idea, the reason why I started is that I love self-development books, but there was no tool to take actions, like to practice self-development books. So the early users are exactly this. They love self-development books, and they want to do something from those books. So they are very motivated because of the books.
So they're basically users of Blinkist at Coach.me, but like you made it in one app.
Might be,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I'm friends with the guy from Blinkist, and I know the guy from Coach.me, and I'm
Right, you are from
early-
Berlin.
I'm
You know Holger, right?
No, I know the other guy, Niklas, but I'm
Okay.
really users of those things as well. So I was wondering, like who are they? Like if you talk to them, like those 200, if you get on calls, and more importantly, what do they use, especially in the app? You know, like they use both things a lot, or they really use like maybe one set of features that's like are more specific.
there are some users that they read only summaries because they are for free. However, our best, like most engaged users, they definitely are adding some actions on the list, and they enjoy that the application reminds them every morning, and they can get into the mindset and do this stuff, because this application is focused about mostly, I'm talking about habits, but it's mostly about mindset and way of thinking and getting into this mindset and thinking about this,
Okay.
Can you give us like your use case of using your app? Since you're so passionate, I guess you're the user of your app. That should be obvious. So like, walk me through how you use it. I don't like.
So for example, some time ago, I read a book called Charisma Myth. It's about being charismatic. And what I really like from this book is the action called own the stage. It means before the presentation, come to the stage, walk a little, and on the stage. And this is like one of the success use of application. If not application, I would probably forget this long time ago.
Shit, I had like a last thing. 2 seconds, no? Like, it's really important. I just like with 30 seconds, don't. No, I know. No more.
We'll continue after the event.
Higher valuation, way higher valuation. Like, put the threshold way higher. If you cannot raise 1 million and give away 20% of your company, don't fundraise, because you will not have the leverage.
I will not give up 20% now.
But yes, of course.
Let's meet afterwards.
It's hard to go first. So Greg, thank you very much. Round of applause for Greg.